search for a missing YouTube star ends with the confirmed discovery of his body found in the water off Lower Manhattan nearly a week after he threatened self-harm. The Brooklyn man who had quite the online following.
Stacey, he was missing for days. His fans grew worried, and today police confirmed somber news. The body of the popular YouTube gaming personality was pulled from the East River. Desmond Amofa, known as Etika, had thousands of followers on YouTube. He was best known for playing and reviewing Nintendo games. He had thousands of followers since joining the online platform in 2012. In fact, at one point, he had 800,000. In his last video, posted before he disappeared, he expressed suicidal thoughts and apologized to fans. The NYPD says his body was pulled yesterday from the East River off of Pier 16 in Lower Manhattan. Some of his belongings also were found near the Manhattan Bridge. A psychiatrist we spoke with talked about suicide and depression.
It's happening too often, and it's reached the record high. So this is for public awareness that needed to know depression is treatable, and people don't have to die.
In a statement, YouTube said in part, "We mourn the loss of Etika, a beloved member of our gaming creator community. All of us at YouTube are sending condolences to his loved ones and fans. The last time he was heard from was Tuesday night by phone. Etika was only 29 years old."
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again. Teaching with a video. Now this video right here comes out of New York City by way of Manhattan all the way to Brooklyn. And the reason why I say that is because the person I'm talking about is originally from Brooklyn. And his name was Desmond Amofa, better known as Etika, popular YouTube gamer, and also was on Twitch and certain other platforms also. But he was banned from YouTube for posting some kind of hentai porn type thing stuff where you had these cartoon Japanese animation of characters having sex, and they immediately terminated his channel. Now he had a second channel which he was on there posting some more stuff, and they ended up terminating that also. I'm just going to narrow it down because it's a lot to it, but just bear with me. But you know, he went to Twitch also, and he was also terminated from Twitch for making kind of slurs and stuff, making racial slurs, gay slurs and stuff. It was mostly homophobic slurs that got him terminated from Twitter, and everybody started questioning his mental state. Now, the reason why I'm saying this also because I'm a YouTuber, as you all know, of course, and also this guy was a YouTuber, Etika, and also I have did videos in the past about other YouTubers who have taken their lives or was murder. You know what I'm saying? The only one I didn't really cover was Zach TV story, and that was due to a lot of reasons I'm sure for those that know about. But this guy Etika was crying out for help for so long, making all kinds of posts on Twitter, on IG, and basically he was crying out for help. He did a lot of things to seek attention. Now he was a successful YouTuber. He what we call a big YouTuber. He had like 845,000 some subscribers. So he was doing very good at the time. Now what caused him to post the hentai, even though some people said maybe his page got hacked, while you have people who said his page wasn't hacked? It was like you would know the rules and conduct. That's just like me posting a video of some kind of porn on my stuff, knowing damn well I should know better than that, or somebody maybe hacked my page. But you still know better. So they gave him a chance. Then they gave him a backup channel, and that was also terminated. But the thing I want to focus on more than anything is people's mental health. See, because you have a lot of people, you know, and I understand most people mean good. They have good intentions. At least I try to see the good in people before there's any bad. Only reason why I see the bad because they show me the bad. I can't help but judge them off the bad. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I'm some judge or I'm God or anything, but you know, you act accordingly. But you know, I tend to try to see the good in people. You have YouTube is an amazing platform, and it can be good for any one of us. You can get on here and you can do hair, you can do makeup, you can do fishing videos, you can do fixing up cars like Scotty Kilmore, you can do shows like the Vice show, you can do shows like the Lovely Teas, the Tasha K's, whatever you want to listen to, the Paris Milan, whoever. Or you can do shows like PewDiePie's, Philip DeFranco's, anybody. You know, everybody had to start from zero. So for people to sit up there and think that being a YouTuber is kind of easy, imagine yourself having to sit up here and create things out the blue every single day or every other day or whenever you decide to upload. That's not easy. And it's not easy doing it day after day, week after week, month after month, and year after year. So you have to give people credit. But people forget to think that us YouTubers have feelings also. When you have people sit up here trolling you, you have people that's basically flagging you. They'll just go to your video and thumb it down, won't even watch the video. Little petty stuff like that. But see, that's why I say you have to have thick skin, because trust me, it will get to you. It will get to you, just like it got to a lot of other people. Like we had last year when the woman who went inside the YouTube headquarters in California and shot the place up. Then I think she killed herself, or the police killed her. I think she killed herself though. But she was taken out also. And the reason why she went into the YouTube headquarters was because her channel was terminated for some reason. And a lot of people lose their mind. That's why you should take YouTube. I'm telling this to all the people who's already on YouTube, some that I'm in the process of doing, and future YouTubers who decide if they want to come and do YouTube content. You should take YouTube and use it as a springboard. A springboard is something that you use to bounce on to get you to the next level, to get you to the next stage. And what I mean by that is that you take this, you work on that, you perfect your craft, your wordplay, your articulation, whatever you're trying to do, you know, you work on that, you better that, then you branch off into something else. That's where you won't have all your eggs in one basket. So if anything happened, because if YouTube go down tomorrow, then what would people do? You have to remember that also. So don't never ever put your eggs all in one basket. So the way I see a lot of people fail, you see what I'm saying, is the fact they fail to anticipate the tide. They fail to anticipate what's yet to come. Nothing lasts forever. But back to Etika, you know, and you have a guy here who's basically crying out for help. And, you know, he has been threatening killing himself for a long time. And a lot of people think folks be playing when they say that. And you hear somebody saying they trying to kill themselves or they're going to kill themselves. Most likely it's coming for a deep place inside them. And 9 times out of 10, they mean what they say, whether you think it's a game or not. Because you have to understand, just because you're able to, you know, to keep your mind intact, when you're able to keep yourself in check and stay sane and not go crazy, don't mean your fellow brother or sister can do that. And they can be any color. I'm not talking about color when I say brother or sister, anybody, male or female. Just because you could take criticism don't mean they can. Because I have seen people lose their mind, blow up, and they use YouTube for the wrong thing. You see what I'm saying? I don't understand what can make people attack people every day over petty stuff, no matter what you do. It's like they think that they're hurting you, and they're not really hurting you. They can only hurt you if you let them. See, the devil works in all kinds of ways. See what I'm saying? That's the enemy. Because the reason why I brought Satan in this was because they said Etika, even some of his pictures where he's throwing up the 666, even on his, I think that was his IG, where he had 999 turned upside down. You know what I'm saying? That's 666. So they saying he was involved in some kind of cult or whatever else. I do not know. The only thing I know is the numbers and the hand signals and stuff. But, you know, he was going down the wrong path. Now, you have people reaching out to him, was trying to help this guy. And at the same time, it seemed like, you know, he was crying out for fame, and he was only 29 years old. And, you know, he could have had a huge success doing a lot of other things. And he wasn't doing anything like pranking people, putting dog doo-doo in purses and stuff. And nothing, no offense to those guys that do that type of prank reaction videos, even though they'll slow down a lot on that stuff. But he wasn't doing that type of stuff. He was just basically playing Nintendo Switch games because he loved Switch. And he had a good personality. It's all about your personality. See, a lot of times when people watch you, it's not because of the things you say. It's because of your character, your personality. You know, they can relate to you, or they like you, or you may be appealing to them, look good to them. Who knows? People watch for all kinds of reasons. But the point is, you're not going to please everyone. And that's what YouTubers fail at. And it got me down at one point before, because I wanted to please everybody. And come to find out, you can't please everybody, because you're going to be the one left alone feeling bad about yourself. And then you're going to find yourself being pigeonholed into doing things you don't want to do. That's why you must take control. You must grab the bull by the horn and do what it is and create your channel and stick with it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's your baby. That's why it's called YouTube. It's not called UsTube. It's not called DayTube. It's called YouTube. It's about you putting yourself on a tube, on a television screen, camera phone, PC, laptop, whatever the hell else. and you doing what it is that you do. And people lose sight of that. You know, this platform can be a blessing and it can be a curse. You see what I'm saying? Because if you go across YouTube, you have people harassing people. Even if you report some of these people, it takes a while for them to get their videos taken down. And also it takes a while for the channels to get terminated. But how do YouTube allow bullying? And then you have these same people trying to explain to you or to whoever will listen to that mess what it is they're doing, why they're doing it. And a lot of times it's because they secretly like that person. Because I'm like this, if I do not like a person, I'm not going to listen to them. But, you know, Etika is not the first person to take his life that was a YouTuber also. But, you know, it's really troubling to hear the fact that he said that he wanted to shoot himself in the head. He wanted to do all this type of harm to himself all over YouTube. And you may ask yourself, well, Trey, well, he brought it on himself by posting hentai porn. True, if that's what he done. I do not know personally done. I don't think I know it popped up there. And unless it got hacked, there's no other way it would have popped up there. But why would a person with that much success on YouTube do something so foolish like that? Do that make any sense to you? It damn sure don't make no sense to me. But you have to understand that not everybody on here has the mental capacity to handle this. Some people can't handle, you know, certain things. That's why you must be careful what you ask for, because when you get it, you just maybe can't handle it, or maybe make you go crazy. That's why a lot of people are not blessed with certain things, because if you was to be blessed with it, could you actually deal with it? You see what I'm saying? And I'm still learning. I've been doing YouTube for going on 4 years now. But, you know, it's things I still learn as I go. You see what I'm saying? And the main thing I'm glad I learned is not to wear my heart on my sleeve like it's a new fashion, like Lil Wayne said. I learned to just sit up here and let people talk, let people be, because people are dealing with their own issues. I deal with issues. That's why I say I'm going to give my opinion. It's not the fact. It's just my opinion, my way of seeing things. But people have a problem with the way you see things in the way who you are. So what I'm trying to tell people today is this right here. Be comfortable within yourself. If you need help, if you find yourself thinking suicidal thoughts, because you have to understand, mental illness is real. You see what I'm saying? And so is spiritual warfare is real. To me, they one and the same, because I believe this right here. And you don't have to believe it, because I'm not on here trying to preach to nobody. I'm not on here trying to convert nobody, but I believe this right here. And you don't have to be a believer. You could be a non-believer. You could be a atheist if you want to. But what I believe is this right here. If I have God on my side, who can be against me? No weapon or nothing that's formed can prosper against me if I have the Most High on my side. You feel what I'm saying? But once you lose that protection, because you know we all have certain protections, whether you want to know or not. I'm not going to get into the astral plane. I'm not going to get into other realms of things and nothing like that. But what I'm saying is this right here is, you know, you have to stay prayed up. You have to stay sane. And some of you all don't pray. That's fine. Or meditate. You know what I'm saying? Go within. Cut the camera off sometime. When you don't have nothing to say, don't say nothing. But you have people that will cut this on and just to attack somebody, or just to sit up there and try to get a couple more views or whatever the hell else. Like, that's going to make or break them. And then you have other people who sit back watching you and wait for you to make a mistake. And then every time you make a mistake, guess what they do? They run and make a video about it. They run and say this, especially in the black sector of YouTube. I don't care what nobody say. It's the damn truth. So you have to be aware of all those stuff. And what would happen, people would take what you say. That's why they want you to talk, because the more you talk and the more a person talk, the more they reveal about themselves, for those of you who are not really careful. And I'm not telling you to hide nothing, but you can do what you want to do. All I'm saying is this, is people sit back and wait for you to mess up. Then the moment you mess up or do something they don't like, here they come out the woodwork, will make videos about you, will lie about you, and don't know a damn thing about you. And you ask them what's your problem they have with you, they can't even really tell you. So my thing is this right here. Don't worry about what people say or think. Don't do stupid things on YouTube, because you have people who do stupid stuff on YouTube, and then when something happens, they expect everybody else, you know what I'm saying, to sign petitions for them, to contact YouTube or call their reps or their team managers or whatever and say, can you get such and so channel back reinstated, or could you take that strike off that person, when you shouldn't have been doing the mess anyway. So what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of jealousy on YouTube. And there's a lot of people who don't want to see you succeed. And they will make videos countlessly. They don't have to know anything about you, never met you. And they only assume, they only know what you tell them. But they feel like they're doing themselves a service, because they doing you a disservice by hating on you and lying on you, and you ain't did a damn thing to them, and you only trying to sit up here and share what it is that you have inside you. So you can't worry about that. If you're going to do YouTube, you have to do it from the bottom of your heart. You have to do it because it's something you want to do. You can't do it because such and so do it. You can't do it because Trey King doing it. You can't do it because the Tasha K's and the Lovely T's and whoever the hell else does it. You have to do it because it's something you want to do, because you're not going to be successful at it, and it's going to show through you. But if you find yourself thinking suicidal thoughts and thinking not normal, you need to get help immediately. Don't sit up there and keep living with that, because trust me, it all starts from something. You feel me? But what I feel people should do, for those who do YouTube especially, and for those who don't, and for people who even watch YouTube, you need to be careful also, because you have to be careful of the mess you take it in. You know what I'm saying? What you want to call it, mess videos or whatever. We just say videos. You have to be careful of the videos that you're taking in also, because it will do what? Affect your spirit. So imagine the people that's sending you the message. Imagine their spirit. And see, a lot of these people that you see are not who they pretend to be at the same time. Me, I'm the same way when on the camera, when I'm off the camera. You feel me? What you see is what you get. I'm just a genuine person. If I mess with you, I mess with you. If I don't, I'm going to tell you I don't. Simple as that. What you going to do? But you have to find what it is that you want to do in life, what gift that you have, and you capitalize on that with people. But there's always going to be somebody hating on you, just like they were hating on Etika, may he rest in peace. And just like they were laughing at this guy and really provoking him on to kill himself. And then when he killed himself, everybody, oh, they sad. When the whole time he was crying out for help. New York City, getting into it with the police and stuff. And a lot of people know who he is, because he almost had 1 million subscribers. But don't let YouTube gas y'all up where you thinking that you're better than somebody, or gas you up to the point where it makes you start going crazy. If it makes you start doing it, that's with anything in life, not just YouTube. If anything makes you feel like you're better than somebody, or, you know, it's messing with your spirit and who you are, or if it's changing you, because a lot of people let YouTube change them, whether it's success, whether it's a little star status, or just a little couple dollars. They let it change them. Humble yourself. Meditate and pray. If you don't pray, if you don't believe in God, fine. At least meditate. At least talk to yourself. Go out for a long walk. Cut the computer off. Cut the phones off. And go for a long walk and go within. See, a problem is a lot of times that people don't go within themselves. Every day, multiple times throughout the day, I'll go within myself. I don't care if I'm at my other job. I don't care what I'm doing. I always find time to reflect on something. You see what I'm saying? That's how you stay on point. Because trust me, it's not easy as it seems. But, you know, it's sad what happened to Etika. He was found in the, I think that was the Manhattan River. Well, his watch and his phone and a few other items was found on top of the bridge. And, you know, people were just looking for it. They thought he was playing a host. And come to find out, he wasn't playing a host. So we have to be careful about this situation. Mental illness is a serious thing. And if you see somebody, like you have some YouTubers, I'm not going to call their name, they be just straight going off, you know. No offense to them. I'm talking about going off in a totally different way, killing people, doing stuff to children and all this other stuff. It's like, when you're going to stop, when you're going to pull the plug. And YouTube should do something about those people that's bullying people and making harassment videos and lying on people. Those need to be the first people that need to get banned, because guess what? If you want to have a good platform, this is not the place to do that. People come here to create. I don't come here to listen to bullshit. I don't come here to argue with fellow YouTubers. I can give a damn less about that, because I don't argue in real life. I'm not saying I'm Mr. T, I'm Mike Tyson. I just don't do that type of stuff. You feel me? Especially with no man. I'm damn sure not going to argue with no woman. So you must understand this before I go, is that everybody don't have the same morals and values that you have. Everybody don't have the same spiritual protection that you have. Everybody do not see the world as you see it. Everybody is not as mature like you are. You have to remember that also. So give some of these people a break. That's one thing I had to realize. That's why I kind of fell back from certain things. Give these people a break, because really, if you look at them closely, you could tell something is wrong with quite a few of them. Let me know what you think. And you don't have to say no name. Matter of fact, don't say no names. But, you know, give the people more credit than what they give, because it's not easy as it seems, even though some of you all think it was. And if you think that, why don't you try for about a year or two and tell me how do you feel? Let me know what you think. And may Etika, may he rest in peace. And hopefully they will do some about when people sitting on here talking about committing suicide and they crying out for help. We need to get them the help they need ASAP. Let me know what you think. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely share this video with your family and friends. Until next time, you all stay blessed. And remember one thing, we all have a gift. YouTube is a great platform. It can be used for good or bad, just like a gun can. You see what I'm saying? But you must remember this right here. Don't ever let nothing change who you really are. You feel me? Don't change for nothing. Don't change for no amount of money. No matter if you get 1 billion subscribers, be humble and be yourself. And that's how you're going to last in this game, because we done seen a lot of people that's rich and was had major notoriety. What they at now? They dead and gone. Think about that. Let me know what you think. Till next time, stay blessed. I'm out.